In this video I'm going to talk about how to create a blog display in Joomla. A blog display is an item on a menu that points to a number of articles rather than just one article, and it displays them as in what we call a blog format. That is, it has multiple articles. They may be in one or two or even more columns, and normally the newest one goes to the top. That doesn't have to be the case, but normally that's how it's done. And we generally get those articles from within a particular category. So let's have a look at how we do that. Alright, so to do that we'll go to menus, and again we choose a menu, whichever one you want it to go on. I'm choosing About Joomla. So if I click on that one and then I say I want a new menu item, and then I select a type. So I click select, and from here I'm going to say category blog. So it's a blog from a particular category, and I need to choose which category that's going to be. And I'm going to choose the Joomla category for this one and give it a title, Joomla blog. And that's all it takes actually to create a blog. There's lots of things we can change, but let's have a look at what we've done. I'll save that. And looking at the front end of the site, here it is. Alright, I've clicked on Joomla blog, and this is the blog display. So it has one leading article, that is one full width article, and then it goes into two columns. Right, so it's got an article on each side, and further down there are more articles. Now there's lots of things we can do to customize that as well. For example, you might not want it to go into two columns, or you might want to control how many articles are in the blog or on a particular page of the blog. You might not want this sort of detail to be published as well, the category and the publishing date and all those sorts of things. So we can go back to the back end and control some of those things. So for example, I can control the blog layout here. So I'm going to say I want one leading article, which is what I've already got, but let's say I'll just have 3 intro articles after that, and I want them to stay in one column. Beneath that there will be links to other articles, and I can control how many of those there are too. For example, I might put 3 there. Okay, let's save that and have a look. So if I save that one, and then I'm going to refresh this page. Alright, and now you can see that it's gone into one column rather than 2 columns, and I've got the one leading article and then 4 articles and then 3 links. Alright, now the last thing I'm going to do here is just get rid of this sort of information, so the category, the published date and so forth. We can do that by going down to the article options, and just look carefully and you'll find the information that you need. So I'm looking for the category, the published date, who it was written by, that is the author, and the hits. So the category, alright, show category, I'm going to say hide it. Show author, I want to hide it. Published date, I'm going to hide that. And show hits, I'm going to hide that as well. And then when I save that and go back and refresh, those details are now gone, and I can do a similar thing over here if I don't want the email and the printing icon. So that's it. You've seen basically how to create a Joomla blog display.